Hi, family. Welcome back to our channel. This is Prophetess Nikki G. I pray you're doing well on this time. I pray that you're staying motivated. I pray you're staying encouraged. I want to thank you once more for all you do on our channel to help bring glory to God. Thank you for your prayers, family. Thank you for all of your acts of kindness. I am so grateful. Listen, real quick, family. I want you to be careful whenever it comes to people. This is just a warning. Just be careful, be mindful. You know, people really do show you who they are. Just pay attention. Pay close attention to what people do, not just what they say, because you can make your mouth say anything, but watch their actions. Watch the fruit in the lives of people. God has shown you the fruit in the lives of people, and some people have good fruit, and some people's fruit are rotten, and all bad fruit is going to fall to the ground. That bad fruit is heavy and it's rotting from the inside, just like the lives of some people. So please be mindful and please be careful of the people that you're entertaining. In life, when we go through things, some people will have a desire to change where some people will not. Then you have those people who want to change because they're going through something. You know, sometimes people will want to change and do the right thing by you when it's too late. Sometimes people will want to change and do better by you because their life is not going good. Have you ever considered before you allow someone back into your life why they chose to want to enter, to re enter your life? I want you to think about that before you open your door and allow a past person back into your life. I want you to pray about it. Pray about that. I was asked this question, so we're going to address this today. Before you open your door, open your heart, open your life back up to someone who treated you so poorly, who had no regard for you or your feelings or what you were going through with the person who didn't care of what position and situation that they left you in. They didn't care because they couldn't see their tomorrow. Now they're living out their tomorrow and it's just not a good place for them. So now people will give you a false pretense if you're not careful. They'll try to make you believe without showing you any fruit that they are a changed person. Don't listen when people tell you that. Don't only listen. You must see the fruit in the lives of people before you make a decision. So some people will do their best to try to convince you that they have changed, that they see the light. They had an aha moment. They've had a found Jesus moment. You got to be careful. But as long as these people's lives were going well, you were not thought of. As long as these people's lives was gaining the traction that they wanted, they never thought about including you in their life and in their future. Now, when the lives of certain people are not going well, people will look back over your life. They will always look back over the lives of the people that they've left to see what person is doing better. See, this is why you have to realize whenever you are separated from somebody, like an ex. An ex means an ex. An ex is an ex for a reason. We're not talking about if people can change, because of course they can. We're not talking about if it's God's will for you to allow your ex or whoever this individual is back into your life. We are addressing a question today. If God sends somebody back to your life, you better believe they're going to have the fruit. They're going to show you, and they're not just going to make their mouth talk and flatter you. They're not going to come into your life the same way they left. They're not. If a person's trying to come back into your life, if anyone who left your life are trying diligently to re-enter your life without showing you one fruit of change, you know who sent these people. You know that they have an ulterior motive. And sometimes, not all the time, people will have an ulterior motive because they're not doing well and they see how well you're doing. So they want to latch on to you because they know. They know you're blessed. People know you're protected. People know you have a lot of opportunities in your life. They know that you have a lot of blessings getting ready to come your way, and they want to be a part of it now. But where were these people when you needed them? Where were these people when you needed support? Where were these people when you were pulling yourself up by the bootstraps of how they left you and where they left you? The audacity of some people. You must be mindful. Please be careful of the audacity of any person who left you for dead and now they want to beeline it back to you. Ask yourself some questions. You ask yourself some questions. Why? Ask yourself a question. If their life was going well, would you hear from them? Probably not. Probably not. See, this is why you don't get excited when someone who left your life didn't treat you well and they come back the same way they came. They're re-entering your life the same way they left your life. Don't get excited about that, family of God. It doesn't mean that that person loves you. It doesn't mean that that person is in a better position to treat you better. They need something from you. A lot of people are going to come back in your life because they need something from you. And they know whatever they need from you, you got it. Don't let anybody use you. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. Don't let anybody con you. Don't do that. You've been through enough. So don't keep opening up a wound that God has healed. And how do you keep reopening up a wound that God has healed? By allowing the devil to walk right into your life. By listening to the chatter, by listening to the flattery of the enemy. By allowing the devil to speak into your ear. This is how you get in trouble. This is why we don't have confidence in our flesh. It doesn't matter how spiritually strong you think you are. Any of us, that's me included. Don't play with the devil because he's nothing to play with. You know, a lot of people are playing with the devil, but he's not playing with them. The Lord told us why the devil came. He came to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Listen at that threefold ministry of the devil. He came to kill. He came to steal. He came to destroy. So every time you go through something, anytime you go through anything in life with someone and you're trying to figure out, why does this individual keep taking me through this as good as I am to this individual? You remember John 10:10, the devil came to steal. That thief came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But God said, I came that you may have life and that you may have it in abundance. Every time God blesses you, you remember John 10:10. I came that you may have life. God came that you would live, not just exist. I came that you would have life. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Some people are going to try to come back to your life, people of God, because whatever they chose is not working for them. And all they want is shelter. You know, some people are seeking you out for shelter. I'm telling you, people of God, we are addressing today a question that I was asked. And I am telling you with all the God in my belly. I'm telling you, people of God, you stay girded up, you stay prayed up, and you stay focused. You have a discerning spirit, and you're going to know. You're going to know between the devil, and you're going to know God. You're going to know that you know that you know. Be careful. Because some people, their lives are not going well. And they didn't want to choose you then, but they want to choose you now. But always understand why they want to choose you now. They want to choose you now is because all of those bad mistakes they've made, all those poor choices that they've made, and they want you to fix it. They want you to come in and put a band-aid and stop the bleeding. They want you to stop their life from hemorrhaging. Don't you do it. They made their bed in hell. Let them lay in that bed. They made those choices, so let them eat the consequences of their choices. See, we both have to learn. Both people have to learn. The person who's on the receiving end and the person who is given the poor treatment, both people have to learn. And it's up to you and I to learn the lessons. This is how you're going to grow. This is why you're growing. This is why you're going to see more opportunities in your life, because you are growing. And now you know so much about you. Now you know so much about other people. Why people do what they do. It all boils down to brokenness and what a person did not get when they were a little child. So now if you don't heal all of those things that you've gone through with as a child, is going to resurface in your adolescence and in your adulthood. So please be mindful, please be careful that people will choose you now. Yes, those same people who didn't choose you then, they didn't choose you then because you didn't look the part. They didn't choose you then because they were superficial and they wanted a shiny object. They wanted eye candy. They wanted that person to look good that will walk beside them. You didn't look good enough for some people. You didn't talk professional enough. You didn't have the right etiquette for a lot of people because they were superficial. God judges the heart. God judges the inside. Man judges what you can see. And now people are going to realize that was the worst decision that they've ever made, to be superficial and to leave a diamond in the rough. That was you. And now people see that. We love you here, family of God. We're going to talk later. I love you so much. We're praying for you. Keep your head up and keep going. You keep going. Doesn't matter what comes your way. You keep going and you hang on to your faith, and just be warned and be mindful. Every level that God increase you, it's going to be a new devil that you're going to have to fight. But God is going to help you fight that. God is going to help you endure. And God is going to help you win. New levels bring new devils. More spiritual warfare is going to bring about a greater anointing in your life. You can believe that. I'm proud of you. Keep going, people of God. We'll talk later if it is God's willing. Just be warned. Bye-bye.